I recommend just using your control minus and pluses. This will let you zoom in and out. It's much faster, more convenient. Let's see what else is useful. Channels. Every single image has an RGB. If you're working with printing, you might want to change this to CMYK. So that's image mode. You can change it to CMYK. This is what your printers use. RGB is a monitor color resolution. So you can also add alphas. That'll work great for 3D or video editing or whatnot. There's a lot of things you can do with Photoshop. So don't limit yourself. There's different swatches you can choose, styles, many different things. So don't think you're limited. Other tricks with layers, I know a lot of people for some reason don't know, is I'm gonna draw this giant weird thing again because this always works great. Is layer masks. If I turn on a mask, what a mask allows me to do is hide certain things and reveal certain things. So I'm hiding this part right here. You see in my mask, it becomes black. What that means is the information is still there, it's just being hidden. And the way you reveal it is between the grayscales of black and white. So if I use white, I can make it pop up again. Black. But you're not limited to just pure black or white. You can use the different levels of opacity. So if I change this opacity down to, let's say, 52, then it's kind of transparent. The shortcut for all your opacities up here are your number keys on the top. So I can type in whatever I want, like this is 50%, and I'm now painting exactly at 50%. Here's 100. Here we go. So that's how layer masks work. They're very useful. You can always go between both of them to see which one you're painting on. Alright. Other things are important. When you create a new document, you have different presets you can use. You have the default Photoshop size, US paper, international photo, etc., etc. When you're working with print, I recommend using one of these. It's a US paper 300 resolution. This is always recommended. If not, your stuff comes out very blurry. You have a lot of different types of things around these tools. I'll go over all these adjustment layers eventually. Let's see, levels is some things people like, but I'll cover this a bit more after. I just want to go over the basic interface and show you guys how to use this general application. So a lot of you probably think of Photoshop as a photo editing tool. It is. It is also a painting tool. It's used for many different things. Just don't limit yourself to just pure photo editing. Everyone, when they hear Photoshop, they always think, oh, he edited his photos. And it's not that way. And for some reason, they seem to have this strange, I guess, idea and thought that anything created with the computer is automatically created for you. That is not the case either. For example, you can't just tell this computer, do a drawing for me immediately. It won't. You can change a photo to make it look kind of like it was painted, but you can generally tell if it was using filters or not. It looks pretty cheesy, it looks pretty bad. You can see every single thing is way too consistent. It's because the program can't really, change exactly what type of brush stroke angle you want to use. They'll just start making every single thing one direction or the other. So I just recommend giving this a try. Get yourself a tablet. So I'm using a Wacom Intuos 2. It's much easier to use. So yeah, you can find yourself Intuos 2 at wacom.com or anywhere else. And for those who don't know what that is, I'll just go to wacom.com real quick. Here we go. I'm going to Americas. That's where I'm at. You can change your products. You can see the different types of products they have. The Cintiq, this is what I would love to have one day. The Intuos 4, the Bamboo. For those who don't seem to have as much money, the Bamboo is much cheaper. Get one of these for like $100. The one I have cost me $350, so kind of steep. But I'm using a much older version. You can find an older version too. The current version is really nice though. So if you have the money, go ahead and get it. It's great. The differences between these two: better quality in general, tilt sensitivity, and more resolution when you're painting. So recognize your hand strokes a lot better than usual. If you're using a Cintiq, you'll notice there's a slight lag with your brushes, but you kind of get used to it. It's pretty cool. Alright, I'll end this tutorial right now.